Stan is crying out, fuck all the trends. Bicker's grabbing coffee with some underground gems. It's Rogues FM. Rogues FM.
Alright, welcome back to Rogues FM. I hope you're doing well tonight, and I hope you're doing well on all the nights. This week is Mental Health Awareness Week, and the guest tonight is my mate Will from Anyone's Ghost, and we chat about said topics in this video. You may notice it's a long one, so buckle in. But we touch on some pretty important subjects, especially men's mental health. We play one of their tunes called Man, which is about said thing. It's a good thing to discuss openly, and it's important. Obviously, this is still a fun episode. This isn't depressing, this is fun, and it's safe. Don't worry about it. So, yeah, let's get into it. There you go.
Is that going?
Yeah, we're going, mate. We're going.
Nice one,
Right.
nice one. I'm good, mate. How are you?
I'm alright, yeah. I'm okay.
We're getting there. We finally got there.
We finally got there in the end. Right before we hit play, we had about 10 minutes of you trying to sort out how your phone worked. And it was something, you were just like, yeah, I finally got it working. Your phone just fell off. And it was slowly tilting backwards.
It turned, it's a very simple resolution. No, that's not even, I don't know what.
It's a resolution. You got there in the end.
We'll go with that.
Oh, mate, how are you coping right now, aside from the fact that you can't handle your phone?
Yeah, good, man, actually. Yeah. Not too bad. I don't know. I think, selfishly, I've actually really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I mean, having the time of work's been pretty great.
Yeah,
but
you're still at work, aren't you? Even before they ordered this go back to work thing, you were still going into work because you just had to, was it? You had to check shit?
Yeah, I have to do checks and cleaning every week, once a week normally. We take it in turns. So today I had to go in and clean a door and a fridge.
Nice.
And a bit of the floor. Yeah, sort of fun I have. Yeah, no, it's good, man. It's kind of allowed. A lot of people said it's kind of allowed myself to kind of focus on myself and do a lot of other shit that just wasn't having time to do, because I was before this it's fucking mad. I was just doing 50-60 hour weeks and then rehearsing or gigging or going to gigs every night pretty much, which was good because that's what we love, but it's so and then not getting much sleep because of late nights, early mornings and stuff, so all of that, and then I've kind of I'm I don't know how I was doing it, do you know what I mean?
Thing. Yeah, this is my thing. I've kind of had to. It is mad now that I'm stepping away from it, because obviously at the start, I bet you're the same. I was up until 5 a.m. because I was my work's closed, the world's closed. I got nothing to wake up for. I'm just gonna stay up all night. But it's even though there's nothing going on, what you done?
I've just got my phone's on 20%.
Oh, mate,
it should be fine.
Okay, all right.
If it gets to 10, we're
in trouble.
Reassess, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, even though I've got nothing to do, I was waking up at 1 in the afternoon. I feel like absolute shit. I still got to sort my shit out.
Yeah,
I still got to sort my shit out big time.
Yeah, I always feel guilty when get up late.
You waste the day
because you feel like you've wasted the day. But yeah, I was doing the same. I was staying up to 3 or 4 in the morning, just not really doing anything important.
Yeah.
But just because you can. But I guess it's kind of nice in a way. I think as well, in a strange way, you kind of got to make the most of it, because once this gets back to normality, there probably won't be another time. Normally, when I have a day off when I'm working, I'd feel really guilty that if I feel like I've got to be productive, I've got to go and do things that I don't have the time to do in the day. And this is the first time I'm just do nothing, basically, but then you don't feel bad about it because there's nothing to fucking do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's pretty shit. It's pretty shit.
You got to making the most of doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's strangely nice.
I don't know. I'm still fighting it, but I'm getting there, I think. But disregarding that, when people could do stuff like you said, like you're pretty much non-stop on your feet all the time. You're in a band called Anyone's Ghost, and you're fucking savage, and it's like you guys are just sound as lads.
Thank you
Like,
very much. I appreciate it.
don't worry about it, man. Like, I didn't hear about you guys until you got whacked on the bill with us back in December. And I thought I was going to see you for the first time at the gig, but I remember at Idols at Ali Pali. Was it December 5th?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And, like, I
yeah.
was walking out of the gig area, and like I saw you in the corner of my eye, but I literally went like, we were both staring at each other. We both
I
done
was
like triple
thinking about
takes.
this yesterday.
Like,
Yeah, we were
it
like
was,
looking at each other, and I was like, I know that. I know you.
yeah, like why not? No, I don't. No, it's not. It is him. And then I walked
Yeah.
over, we chatted for a bit, like with the lads, because all the boys were there, like all the Ghost lads were there as well, and we
Yeah,
chatted.
there was loads of us, man. That was a fucking good night. Yeah, it was really nice that.
It was so weird because I'd recognised you, I wasn't sure. We kept staring at each other, and I was just
Yeah, I was
like,
like, I don't know, I don't remember who I was with, but I was just like, I swear that's the guy from Rogues Gallery.
"Damn
I was
it."
like, we're playing a gig with them. Like, I think it was like meant to be
2
like next
weeks.
week. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like 2 weeks. But then that was the one we had to pull out of, wasn't it? I
Yeah.
think.
Was it because your drummer was? I
Yeah,
forget
our
what happened.
drummer's had some really weird illness. He's only just like fully recovered, like now.
Oh fuck.
It was gutting, man. That's the only time we've had to pull out of a gig ever, and
Jeez.
it's shit. I hate, like, we had to do it on the morning.
Day, yeah,
Yeah,
up.
it was horrible. I hate
So
it.
so sad.
It's like, Luke, I'm sorry. We
But like,
can't do it.
like you guys still came down. You guys still came down though. It was fucking nice to
Yeah,
see
man.
you.
That was the first time we saw you boys live, obviously.
Oh mate.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's good. I remember it was a good night. It was a good
nice.
gig.
It was a nice night for everyone, I think. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it was good. I'm glad. I kind of like. I got the rest of the boys. I was like, we should go down anyway.
Yeah.
We're meant to be there, so
Yeah.
it's not. We can't really like pull out. As in, like, we couldn't have an excuse to not be there, so we drove down. Yeah, support the lads.
Support the lads, support the locals.
Absolutely.
Oh mate. I was gonna ask you like what are the main influences that go into Ghost? And I'll play a bit of you later on so people can hear it, but like the influences are all right behind you as we speak on your wall. I've noticed.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everything is there. You got your Fontaine.
They're all signed.
Yeah.
May I add?
I noticed that. Yeah.
They're beautiful. I've got the Shame one. It says "Happy 18th, baby."
Oh, mate.
Yeah. That's long story short, I saw Shame at Rough Trade a day before my birthday, and then me and my dad met the front man Charlie Steen in like the local pub before the gig, and then got chatting, and he was really sound, and then my dad mentioned it, and then after the gig he remembered and was like, "Do you want me to sign it?" Happy 18th, and he put it on there. But yeah, influences, yeah, pretty much.
Everything's there. Like I can hear all of it as well with your tunes because you do cross them all. Like
Murder Capital definitely. Shame, Idols, Fontaines DC, Black Midi.
Yeah.
I think I've got that record. We're on 10%.
Oh mate, nah. Plug me in, mate. Come on. We're keeping this in. This is gold. This is fucking gold.
I can keep this going, I promise.
All right,
there's a plug socket down here. It's all good.
Just put me
Angles,
down.
mate.
Angles.
Come on, you bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Black Midi.
This is beautiful.
I think that's charging.
What's it saying? I'm not editing any of that out, by the way. That's staying.
Yeah.
That's staying.
We are good, mate. We are all
lovely.
good. Do not fear.
Back on course.
Who else? Yeah, The National, but only in terms. They're probably my favourite band, but only in terms of like lyrically and vocals, perhaps.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, instrumentally, not so much, but
I
yeah.
listened to it, not a National. I've listened to one of their albums. Is it Boxer? Their album?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful. I still think it's beautiful, but like I haven't listened to more of them, and I should.
Great album. Trouble Will Find Me. Is that's their best, I'd say.
Nice.
That's the beautiful album. That.
Right.
But yeah, we're all big fans of like Joy Division as well, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Can't stop.
it's easy to rip them off, but like badly.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's only so many times you can do a Peter Hook bass line, and then if it not sound
Ex-
like Peter Hook,
exactly,
no.
yeah, yeah. But then they're like this some of my favorite fucking bass work ever,
Well,
as it
yeah.
is with a lot of people. So yeah, but you hear a lot of bands that kind of like sound, yeah,
I mean, like
too.
Interpol. Have you listened to Interpol before?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
I
love
like.
Interpol so fucking much, but like, and they always say like, "No, we don't sound like them," but it's like, yeah, you do.
Yeah, I've.
You do. Like,
Have you heard Preoccupations before?
no, I haven't actually.
I've literally just discovered them, and they sound like the vocalists reminded me a lot of Interpol. Actually, that's why
Oh
that came
shit,
to mind. But they're quite good. Did you know Proto Martyr?
heard of them, never listened to them.
They're my favourite band at the moment.
Okay,
Fucking love
nice.
them. That's how they did a bit of work with Preoccupations. How I like discovered them. But yeah, listen to Proto Martyr if you can. That's all I'd say as well. Me and our drummer other Will,
Other
um,
will.
like have both been fucking loving Proto Martyr recently.
Nice.
So I think you can expect like a couple of. There's one tune that we wrote just before lockdown. That's kind of like that, but I imagine like future stuff will probably be take a lot of influence from them now as well.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah,
Oh,
so yeah, there's all sorts, but I think there's that kind of like the not niche, but there was that definitely that scene
yeah,
at the
yeah,
moment from in the last couple of years that they all just came up like Shame idols and stuff, and it's
yeah.
kind of just exploded a lot. Like the Shame were the first that I discovered. Um, I think it was like some YouTube thing they did a couple
Right.
months after their album came out, and I watched it,
Oh, was that the
and
KEXP thing? That session they
yeah,
done? You know, that room
yeah,
full of
yeah,
like lights. Yeah, I know what you're on about. I know what
and
you're on about.
that was a game changer. I
Yeah.
kind of like became obsessed with Shame, and then that opened up all the other doors to like everyone else. But
That's sick.
yeah, they're fucking great. But they're such a good band. Great live. I
Oh,
think I saw them like 6 times in 1 year because I'm sad about that.
nah, don't. It's not sad. Songs of Praise is a terrific fucking record.
It's a fucking great album. I love that album.
Beautiful, beautiful album. Like, it's cool that you mentioned or you used the word scene as well, because like yeah, like everything's popped off recently from like Idols to Shame to bands like Proto Martyr and like Italian 90 and all that
Yeah,
sort of stuff.
yeah,
And like, but also like you have it locally to you. Like you got stuff like Ramona Marks and you have O's and like
yeah. It's
so much good shit happening right
it's
now. Like
weird,
it's
man.
everything's popped back up and it's like okay, I'm liking this.
Yeah,
I'm
we
big time.
I was thinking about this earlier. I mean, when we started Anyone's Ghost, like we
Yeah.
didn't know any other bands like at all.
All right.
Like it wasn't until like forming the band that we met all these other bands. But you're right. Like we started, and then very quickly we. I don't think it was us. Like what someone that from like the Swan, which is where we rehearsed, discovered Ramona
Yeah.
Marks, and they were like, "These guys look cool. We should try and get him in for one of our gig nights."
Yeah.
And so we asked them because we like basically organised these Burko nights.
Yeah.
That
They look
they're
fucking manic. They
they're
look so
fucking
manic. They look
great.
so fun.
They're not. We don't play at proper venues, so it sounds shit. But
Perfect song.
it's everyone has a fucking great like. It's really nice, like little kind of yeah, like again like a little kind of scene going on there.
Yeah, and you get
Um,
bare people down. Like you lot pull bare people in from what I've
yeah,
seen with photos and
it's
clips.
been really nice.
Like
Like that, it's gone up and up. Like we went from like, I mean, our first gig back in September,
yeah.
we only got like confirmed like the day before,
Oh shit.
and we still got like 60 people or something
That's
turn
so
up, which is nice. And then it's kind of gotten up and up. Like we've sold like over 100 tickets
hey,
back in December or November, I think, which was like yeah, pretty sick. But yeah, so Run Marks they've played pretty much all of them with us, and
yeah.
so we met them, and then they were like, well, these guys are fucking sick. Like I think they supported like Avalanche Party at the Horn, like went on to support like Black Waters and stuff.
Avalanche are fucking good, and Black Waters. Now you mention it, Avalanche Party are so good.
That was the first time I'd ever really heard of them. Was I went to that gig.
Yeah.
But no, they're great. And then your likes of like Concrete 11 as well kept popping up.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think Ramona Marks knew them, and then they obviously had like a couple of singles out, and I was like, these guys are fucking sick. So we got them to come down to our last Burko gig back in Feb. It was us, Anyone's Ghost, and Concrete 11, and then like very quickly that's just kind of like become like a, I don't know, like not like a trio, but you know what I mean. But like
you are like a triad.
We like put together, and then like you said, like there's a lot of other bands like O's. I haven't seen them live yet, but
neither have I. Neither have I.
But their demos are sick.
Yeah. Dude, it's so like, I mean, like, you mentioned the demos as well. Right at the start of lockdown, we hopped in on it as well. Everyone just started dropping demos on SoundCloud. Everyone just started dropping shit left, right, and centre. Like O's dropped a few tracks, then Ramona, then Concrete, then you guys, then we did, and like everything is just like fucking class.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like, we apart from Ramona Marks, we've met Concrete 11 once. No, twice, because I've seen them live. But
I still ain't seen it, yeah.
Oh, you've got to.
I know.
Fucking great. Honestly, man, they're a great live band. They're cracking. But I mean, like, it is really nice. Like, we haven't met them that much, but since lockdown, there's been a very strong connection, a lot of support between everyone. Like, really, like shouting everyone out and like.
Yeah,
giving everyone a lot of appreciate. It's been really nice, man. Like kind of felt like it's brought a lot of people together in that kind of little bracket. Like, you guys included as well, obviously. Like you said, your demo came out, which is fucking sick.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And it's just kind of, it's all kind of come out of nowhere very quickly. Like you said, there is just a lot of really good fucking local bands at the moment.
I know,
which is great. Yeah,
it's so, and like again, like this kind of goes to the lockdown thing. Like, we never saw this coming. No one saw this coming, and like I don't think, like you said, this wouldn't have happened without the lockdown in a way, because suddenly like everyone's in the same bubble. It's like everyone's banded together, all the genres, all the people, just going like, this is shit. Let's make some tunes. Let's have a laugh. And when we can, let's fucking dance. You know, like
absolutely, yeah. It's been
beautiful. It's just it's heartwarming more than anything.
It was, man. I mean, especially like for us as a band, we were lucky that we recorded these demos back in Feb, and like not obviously with no knowledge that in a month on we were going to be in fucking lockdown, and we were waiting we were in a queue to get them mixed and mastered, and then we got put into lockdown, and we were like, oh shit, what if they don't get done now? Because if Gary, the guy that did the recording and stuff for us, wasn't able to do it, and but luckily within a week he was like, oh, I've just finished the first track, I'll send over the mix now, and I was like, oh, fucking brilliant. So luckily Gary pulled through, which is amazing, and he managed to finish all the demos within the first couple of weeks.
That's so good.
And then that way we could go, obviously we kind of took the piss a little bit and treated them like they were actual singles.
But you might as well. You don't know.
Exactly. I think after the first response from Greens, we were like,
when you drop Greens, you just got bare hits within like the first hour at midnight. Like it got
it was so nice. So we didn't expect it, so then that way we just kind of continued to just rinse it pretty much, because they are really demos, like they but people seem to like them, and that, going back to lockdown, I think that was so nice to get the response that we got from everyone. Like, there was a lot of support, and I think that was like the main kind of keeping us all going. you know, looking forward to seeing how many plays you got in the morning. Do you know what I mean? Little things like that. It's really nice. And then, like you said, Ramona Marks and yourself and O's, all the other bands releasing music all at once, was like you said, it's quite heartwarming and lovely to fucking hear it. Do you know what I mean?
It's so nice. And like when I first heard Greens, I was just sitting on my bed on my fucking Mac, and I was like, oh, okay, here we go, finally dropping it. I nearly threw my fucking laptop across the room. I just as soon as that fucking the drums came in, and then the fucking Fontaine's guitar slides happened, right? I was just like in bed, like fully shaking. It's like, okay, this is good shit.
I
This is
think
good shit.
that's the best response we've had. I love that. Thank you very much.
That's all right. I'm nearly like this.
No, it's all good.
No!
It's all good.
Right, okay.
Do not panic.
It's all right. It's all right. This is definitely all staying, and this is perfect. This is perfect. Everything falls
Beautiful.
Down.
Couldn't have gone better if we planned it.
We didn't plan it. This is the thing. These things are not planned in the slightest.
Man, but yeah, Greens is I think it's definitely the most like out there track out of the three, I'd say. I think you either get it and you like it, or you don't. I don't think there's like an in between with that one.
Is that like with the terms of the lyrics, what you're singing about?
Yeah, just in general as well. I mean, it's quite like both guitars are quite in your face as well. Do you know what I mean? It's quite a hard track. But that's great, man. I fucking love it. I love that tune.
Good, because it's fucking good. Like
people seem to like it, man.
that is where I can hear the black MIDI in you guys. I think that's where I can hear it.
Yeah, that drum beat follows. I can't remember what track.
Not Doctor, is it? Oh no, is it?
It might be Off Sagenheim. I think the track's called.
Oh, what, the title track?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I might be wrong on that, but I think that. Anyway, that kind of resembles that quite a lot. And like you said, the Fontaine's guitar slide, I fucking love. That's Ben's guitar.
Oh yeah,
so nice.
So good.
Love it. And then lyrically,
Lyrically, let's chat about lyrically, because I bet you're gassed right now that Love Island's just gone off the boat for a year.
No, I'm gutted, mate. That's my song. It's fucking ruined. What am I going to do every night at 9? I've got nothing to look forward to. No, I'm joking. I was
going to say. I mean, I wasn't going to judge you if you liked it. I mean, if you like it,
I would.
Play. Like, all right. I'm not a big fan.
I fucking despise it. And all my mates probably they kind of get sick of me moaning about it. But
I'm moaning about
it. It's just so fucking toxic. I mean, I don't even know how to articulate it. Like my thoughts. Just all reality TV, like Love Island and like Keeping Up with the Kardashians as well.
Yeah.
Like I just can't fucking comprehend how people watch that unironically.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Or even watch it at all, but it's just everything that follows around it, like the media around it, like the fucking Sun, and like, oh man, like headlines about fucking people all tarted up, fucking six packs, live their life in the gym, trying to rag each other. I hate it.
I don't know how I feel about it. Like before lockdown happened, my girlfriend, I was around hers, and she put on that have you seen that Love Is Blind show on Netflix? Have you heard about it?
Is that a new one?
Yeah. So like do you know the concept of it?
I posted something about it. I'm saying I saw it pop up, and I was like, the biggest problem with all this stuff as well is like, no wonder everyone fucking is self-conscious about how they look.
Literally.
You're being fed this shit all the fucking time. But anyway, so I posted something like that, and then someone told, isn't it like the aim is to like try and not sleep with each other? Is that right?
So like, I mean, I don't know, kind of. So basically, right, from what I remember through like me seeing red and getting just pissed off watching it, like my girlfriend must have been sort of so mad at me because she put it on for a laugh. But like basically, it's like I think it's 7 guys and 7 girls, yeah, and they're one is paired with one girl is paired with one guy each randomly, and they have to sit in separate rooms and like talk to each other through a wall.
Right.
And like the goal is, this is the best part. The goal is whoever they like the most, they decide whether they want to marry them or not. But they don't get to see what they look like until the very end.
What?
I fucking know. And I was watching it, and I was like,
Whether you want to
okay,
marry them?
marry. I don't know how real this is. This could be all, but these could be actors. I don't know.
Of
But
course it is.
like
Oh,
I was watching this, and I was like, okay, I don't want to shit on the people themselves because I bet they're decent people, right? I don't want to give them shit. I don't want to shame them, but I am going to shame the producers and the writers of this show because oh my god, thank fuck the people you chose for this show were all conventionally good looking. My
yeah.
god, thank god, like
Oh
90%,
yeah.
80% of them were all like fit, built white guys and skinny white girls, you know, like a lack of color, complete lack of like showing. And like, don't get me wrong, like they're not all dumb people. Like they're smart. Again, they're probably lovely people, but like
Oh, they
it's
have
just
to be
like,
dumb. They have to be fucking dumb to
I
go
mean,
on
like
there.
some
To
of them are like,
chase that
yeah,
like fame. I'm
yeah,
sorry, but it just fucking does my nutting.
yeah, and it's like I don't know how I feel about it because when I watch this sort of shit, like I don't want to be mean and shit on the people because again, like I said, I don't know them. I'm just getting mad at the concept of the show and what's going on. But at the same time, it's like, are they aware of what them getting themselves into? Because A, people like us who chat shit about it all the time, and B, you're gonna get things like you said, the sun. Don't read the sun, kids, or give you cancer. All that sort of shit
Yeah.
coming in, and it's like, I
Yeah, it's
mean, the
horrible, man. It's the media around
yeah.
it is fucking nasty, which is proven by the really bad things that fucking happened.
Oh,
On
literally,
that.
there's been what 2 or 3 suicides from Love
Yeah,
Island, something like
and
that. Yeah, I
it's not
think it's two.
really a surprise the amount of fucking shit that comes with it.
Yeah,
Like, and it's a matter of trying to protect, their own well-being, which is a shame. Like you're
yeah,
right. You shouldn't give the people going on it shit because they probably are
yeah,
decent enough
yeah.
people. I'm sure they are, but like, I think when you're going on there, it is afterwards is just pure fucking media and advertisements and
Yeah,
fame and all this stuff. It must be so. I mean, personally, that I couldn't think of anything fucking worse, which is why I probably despise it so much. But it is terrible. Like, yeah, the media outlets just, anything for a fucking headline, and
yeah.
uh,
I don't.
it's mad, man. It can't, but it kind of epitomizes the fucking a lot of the reality, the society we live in.
Yeah,
I don't know how what you'd call it,
just
but
like a vulture culture, isn't it?
yeah, it is. It's just
Yeah,
horrible. Yeah, but then people fucking. The worst thing is people read it and buy it, and this is what makes me fucking
yeah.
angry.
But you
Oh,
harness it though, and you put it in art, and I think that's great.
yeah,
Like you almost like if you chat shit about it, someone goes like, "Oh, you do something about that," and you could be like, "Yeah, I'm in a punk band. Fuck off. This is this
yeah.
is this is my outlet. This is
I've
my thing."
always,
Like,
yeah, it's definitely things like. Well, I've always been somewhat. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm that socially aware, but I am to an
yeah,
extent. I mean, it's kind of hard not to be when everywhere you have fucking social media. But
yeah,
um, before the band, like I would always write lyrics, kind of like show off stuff or have an
yeah,
impact on certain things, and hopefully like. I mean, I guess more so with man, which I know we're coming on to later, I guess. But
yeah,
like, just express an opinion and other people like kind of, agree with or it helps them or something like that. But I think going back to the social media thing, I mean, a lot, even in lockdown as well. Um,
yeah,
More often than not, I'll end up writing about social media or reality TV or just media outlets in general,
yeah,
and I always go back to it, and I think I always will until I can perfectly articulate how I fucking feel
yeah.
about it, and and it. Do you know what I mean? It never fails to wind me up. Um, Not that I don't get wound up easily either. Like I don't. I'm generally pretty chill, but that shit just does my nutting. Simple as that.
I
It's a
mean,
shame.
like, I know a few people who actually auditioned for shows like that, like Love Island and stuff. I never really asked them why. I don't. Again, I don't want to shit on them because like they can do what they want.
Yeah,
But it's like I just don't know. I don't know how I feel. I know I don't like. It's like whenever someone does something good on the show, like someone actually has like responsible actions that isn't a total dick. People on Twitter are like up in arms, like, "Oh my god, he's such a heroic like example." And it's like, "Oh yeah, most people should be like this anyway. It's common sense to not be a
yeah.
cunt."
It, it,
Like
it it's just so
it shouldn't be so celebrated like you're a hero. It should be commonplace to be a decent human being and not a total asshole in a relationship or in general. Like,
yeah. That's what I mean though. But like,
yeah,
it gets played, and then you get everyone fucking feeding it, like you say on Twitter
yeah,
and stuff like. And like, I, I just feel like it's just following that sense of reality, fame, lifestyle that
yeah,
like, or just celebrities. Like, I'm not into fucking celebrity worship or like personality worship and stuff. Like, I mean,
yeah,
there are a lot of good fucking people out there that I really respect,
yeah.
but like, it's like idolizing them and like, um, I really struggle. I don't know how. I'm pretty bad at articulating it, but
Oh,
what am I trying to say?
you
But
know when you like, is it like you know when to stop liking someone? So like you take for example, I don't know, like Joe Talbot from Idols. Like you respect him, you love his words, you love his work, but because of who he, well, not who he is, because like the way he puts himself across, you can sort of take that step back and go, oh, he's not a god or like some grand shining symbol. He's just a human being. Like he's not
yeah,
someone I have to like follow in every trait. He's just doing his thing, and I should do my own thing as well.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, like, yeah, obviously I fucking love him. I love
yeah,
Idols,
same,
but
yeah.
I think you get that kind of like people making like fan accounts and shit. I just
Yeah,
don't.
I don't
I
think there's any
just
harm in it, but like there's a level where it's like, okay, no one's
yeah.
perfect.
There's
We're
no
just
harm in
people.
it, but
Yeah,
I couldn't find myself doing it. Do you know
oh,
what I
yeah,
mean?
fair
Like
enough. Yeah,
idolizing someone that much that.
I
Um,
used to. I used to be like that.
oh, I definitely used to be as
Yeah,
well.
I think yeah.
I think everyone is.
I used to like.
Or
Oh god, I used to have like fucking just mad obsessions with the likes of like Josh Homme, Alex Turner, all that
oh
sort of stuff,
mate,
and
I
I
mean,
still do. I still do.
I was
Like
gonna say like I still do now. They're
yeah,
cool fucking geezers.
yeah, they
You
are
could think of
sound.
worse people to
They,
idolize than them.
but like also like now I've like maybe it's come from doing my own shit. It's like I can take that step back and just sort of go like I don't have to preach their gospel all the time. Like I should just chill the fuck out because I don't think they appreciate me being this obsessed with that. Like
Yeah,
they're just doing their own
yeah,
thing, but they don't want to. Some people, unfortunately, and I guess this falls things like Love Island and like a few pop stars where it's bleedingly obvious where like their art, it isn't art, it's just an outlet for them to sort of spread their own self as like this, not God, but like this sort of authoritarian figure where it's like you're not an artist, you're a politician, and I don't want to listen to your fucking shit, you know.
yeah, yeah. I know what you
I
mean.
don't mean like I can't articulate it myself, but I don't mean like actual politics, like left ring, right ring. I mean like I don't want to buy you. Like I don't believe you.
Yeah,
Like get back in the
yeah,
TV screen. You're too tall for me. Like you
yeah,
belong there.
yeah. You get that kind of like commercial almost. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. Literally that commercial where it's like I don't buy it. I do
yeah.
not buy it.
It is very contrived, like a lot of it. And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty going back to Love. I'm pretty sure they credit the fucking script writer in Love
Yeah,
Island.
yeah.
Like it's
That's
like,
right.
and then like, oh wow, so and so fucking shagged so and so. I
Yeah,
don't care. Do you know what I mean? I mean, there's
yeah,
more to it that, but yeah. I mean, yeah, I could talk all day and never.
yeah.
I could never be able to summarize
Anger.
summarize it quite. Yeah, but I promise some. Yeah,
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, to put a bookend on this part of the video, like, in my personal view, it's like you can like what you want. I'm not going to shit on you personally for liking it because if you enjoy it, if you enjoy a thing, fair play. Like, I get annoyed about other shit. I get obsessed with other shit. Like, I'm a mad fucking Star Wars fan. I get pissed
oh,
off at things at Star Wars. You know,
same.
like,
I've got a
yeah,
Death Star in the other corner of my room, mate.
blessed, blessed.
Fucking that was so was my childhood. Yeah, sorry, carry on.
Exactly. Yeah, it's right. It's like like the same people that will defend Love Island and say that like I'm shitting on them because they're liking something like that. They're the same sort of people that will shit on me for liking stuff like Star Wars. You know, it's like it's give and take. It's like
Yeah,
like people have their own things to get pissed off about. Like even though this is worse considering the side effects of this, like
yeah. I
people
think that's
always have
the
their own
kind of
pitfalls. Yeah,
exactly toxic, and I think
yeah,
there's no there's no. I don't think that like what am I trying to say? There's no It's not a coincidence that the. I mean, it's a proven fucking fact that
yeah,
the
literally.
more time you spend, on social media, which is a lot can often come from all of this, and you indulge in that, is higher stress and higher anxiety, and there's direct correlation that more people now have, suffer from mental health has never been more
Yeah.
prominent. Is that the right word? But
Yeah, prominent, like,
yeah, and
visible. Yeah,
I think, and there's no coincidence that with everything else going on so not just I'm not just reality TV, but mainly social media and
yeah,
like the whole yeah, it's world's gone mad, mate.
the world's come.
But not that I like preach shit and all this shit. Like I do it the same as everyone else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
literally.
have all social media accounts. I use social media. I've watched these things before.
Yeah,
It's just life now, I guess, to an
yeah.
extent. But I don't know.
I mean, like, it's a good segue into your other track. I guess you mentioned "Man," and "Man" is a track predominantly about men's mental health, right? And about this whole you're tackling the stigma and the idea of like the man, you
Yeah,
know. And
yeah.
it's a really like, is it the most somber track you guys have? Like the most national track you guys have compared to the
Oh yeah,
rest?
without a doubt. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the only song really like that. Yeah.
yeah,
In terms of the instrumental dynamics of the track, yeah, it's definitely the rest are a bit more angry, I guess, if you want to put it that way. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like when you perform that live, is there like a feeling of like catharsis when you're doing it? Do you feel like that's the best sort of thing you could preach because you're telling people that like, especially the blokes, you're telling people that like it's okay, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
It's nice. It's a beautiful one live. To be honest,
yeah,
we debuted it at the Horn, ironically, back in Jan, and
so pissed I missed that gig. I'm so pissed I missed that fucking gig.
it was
Especially
class, man. It was a good, really good. That was one of our best ones, I think. But and it was really nice. We played it as song for us anyway. So we played it, and everyone fucking sat down
yeah,
at the front, and not knowing that it kind of picks up towards the end though. But yeah, so that was really nice. But yeah, and then they all did it again. We played it again, and everyone did the same. Um, and it was kind of a song like we played it live. That was the one that people kind of like picked out
yeah,
the first time they heard it live. But yeah, it's the only song person that when I play it live, I mean it is quite emotional.
yeah.
Like it did do like genuinely. It's not tough to play, but
Yeah.
you know what I
But
mean.
you know,
Like
you know where he was when you wrote it. You know.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But and I do think like I think people do feel that, and it is really nice. Like I mean, like the awareness of like men's mental health. So again, is obviously like luckily it's quite really
Yeah.
relevant at the moment, and
Yeah.
it's always been something years before anyone's ghost that I'd feel very very passionate to try
Yeah.
and in some way help or contribute or something towards that. And then I think in the end, the no-brainer was just portraying that through music, I guess,
Yeah.
because it's what it's what we were doing. It's a fucking beauty to play live. I think people respect, people do respect it. The audience seem to respect it live as
Yeah.
well. know where it's coming from, know where we're coming from. I think it's just nice to emotionally touch people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a really nice feeling. And when we released it, I was just like, we got the kind of first bit of feedback, and then I felt so. It's probably it's the track I could obviously talk most about.
Yeah.
And I was at that point, I was like, I want the whole fucking world to hear this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get it out there as much as possible. But I think people have responded the same way emotionally, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which is what we wanted, really.
Yeah.
When now a year has passed, and how it hurts to talk, but that's what we're taught every day. And now a year has gone, and how we've learned to cry. You've learned to compromise every day. A father, a brother, a friend, a son, a father, a brother, a friend, a son. Brother, a friend, a son.
This is going back to lyrically. I mean, this is quite interesting. In the when it gets to the heavier bit of the track, the second half, the lyric. Oh god, what is it? I never wanted to light this light for you. Was written in a church in Budapest.
Okay.
Months before anyone's Ghost for even a band.
Okay.
That's your fun little takeaway.
Nice.
Fact for you. Yeah. I was interrailing with the lads. And,
nice.
We were in Budapest, obviously. And we went into this church, and yeah, that sprung to mind. But
that's beautiful.
It's a very emotional song. yeah.
I was like heartwarmed when I first hear it, because like at the start of lockdown, like, because for me personally, like, I'm only now slowly starting to get my own personal shit together, but it's like it's taken like a long fucking time. Like half
Yeah.
of it was me not knowing how to handle it, half of it was me kind of running away from it, and I'm still in it, you know, like I'm still finding my footing. And like when I hear stuff like that, like Man and other songs, like stuff like what is it, Idols, their cover of Cry to Me, all that sort of stuff. Like it's
Yeah.
just it's
Yeah.
nice to, like, not only is that a great sound for it, where like it's a balance between the beauty and the chaos of what one is feeling, but also like in terms of the lyrics, just the real honesty of it, it just feels like a good pick me up and a good reminder, you know.
It's
So
like a
like,
warm hug, isn't it?
yeah,
It's like a
that
little
is exactly.
reassurance.
It's
Yeah.
like a little. It's just like a hug and a pat on the back, you know.
Yeah.
Like. So yeah, like thank you from me personally, like to you. Cheers for writing that and for the boys for playing that,
Oh,
because
mate.
like
Thank you
it's
very much. Yeah. I mean, that there
like,
couldn't be, better response from, that's what
yeah,
well, we never write for other people, but you know what I mean. When writing
yeah,
it, the thought of, okay, a reaction like yourself just there was the best thing, best outcome possible. It's fucking lovely, man. Thank you very much.
don't worry about it.
I'm glad it. I'm glad it helps people. I mean, that was when it was released. I was just like, I'd love it if people got it. Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean? So yeah. It's very important, and it is good now that, like you said, there are so many. Okay, like Man and like you said, Cry to Me or Samaritans or
yeah.
Dead Boys by Sam Fender's another one that always
That's
comes to mind.
beautiful. That is beautiful. That track.
Yeah, it's a great.
That
Yeah, I love
is.
that.
I love
That
Sam. Love him. I was supposed to
um.
see him live next month. I
Well,
was supposed
yeah.
to see him. Yeah, he was supporting the Killers at Emirates.
Oh, tidy.
Yeah, but obviously not anymore.
No, well,
Like
I was
not till
meant to
next
see
year.
him twice at Brixton, but he cancelled both of them
Oh yeah,
pre coronavirus. He just cancelled them for other
he was
reasons.
ill, wasn't he? They had an Ali Pali, I think, some shit
A
like that.
bastard. Yeah.
Bastard.
Um.
Sorry, Sam. We love you. Don't mean that.
Yeah, please
Sorry,
take
mate.
me on. Please
Just take
take
me
me
on
on tour.
tour, please.
Yeah, but it was so. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that, and it's lovely to see that bands are expressing that through music,
Yeah,
and there's not a, really probably not there's not a better way to connect with something than through music.
literally.
So it's a beautiful thing to see, and to be just to be a part of that as a fan was amazing. Anyway,
Yeah,
seeing Idols live and screaming "fucking Samaritans" was
it's
one of the
something.
best. Yeah,
It's
it's one of
something.
the best things. But yeah, to be part of that, and hopefully now when we play again, people might even know the
No, the
lyrics to the
words. They got
songs.
time
Yeah,
to learn.
that'd be
They got
lovely.
time to learn. I mean, I just played it on here, so like, they ain't got a fucking chance now. Like,
Yeah,
no, they got no choice. They got no fucking choice now. I just
yeah. If
played it.
they,
Not
when
fucking
it
go back.
comes to it, if they don't sing it back, I'll tell them to leave.
Okay, it's like
I'm just
from the exact opposite of what the song's called. I've come to
get
fuck off.
out of
Get
of
out.
a fucking
Get out the horn.
show.
Get out the swan. How do you
No,
love?
I'm only joking. I promise.
Since we're talking about it, and like I'm trying my best to keep care of myself right now. Like I'm doing the most I can at this time, for me at least. I could probably do more, and I want to work on that because I've got a long way to go. But for you personally, like what are you doing right now to keep yourself in check? And like, is there any advice you want to give to the viewers, any all the blokes as well? Like just something that they themselves.
Oh, that's a good question. That is, pal.
Mate.
Okay, going just purely off, personally. I think at the moment, I think the main challenge that I've found since lockdown
Yeah.
at the moment is you have a lot of time because there's no real routine or
No.
schedule. You're not going to work. You got all this time, and basically you got so much time in your own fucking head, and you have so much time to think. And sometimes that can, personally, I think, just thinking too much can be very overwhelming.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's quite broad, but generally I just don't really think too much. I know,
Okay.
but that's when I'm busy because you don't have time to. But so I think just trying to just stop a little bit and just take a little breather and just try. I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's easier said than done. There's loads of different ways, but I think the main thing that would do my head in, and it's just like it can be very easy to just end up spending hours scrolling through your phone, and looking at Instagram and Twitter, and they can be very hostile, toxic places. So I've actually stopped using my personal Instagram account at all now, because I'm just you see so much, like you're just comparing yourself and all this. It's just no good. And like they're doing this, they're out here, they're doing that, and then you're like, oh, he's just done a 10k run, he's done a 5k run, and I'm not even got out of fucking bed today. And then you start feeling guilty about it. Yeah. Ignore that.
I was gonna say, you little hypocrite. You tell me that, you little shit.
But this is why I've taken myself
it was nice
away
to go
from
for a run, but I get what you mean. I'm not mad at you, I promise.
You start seeing it, and then I just end up feeling really guilty. Do you know what I mean? Oh, they're out seeing the sunset. Oh, but I'm just playing bloody FIFA. What a waste of space. Just little stupid things like that's a bad example, but just don't. Yeah, I mean, I think it's healthy to try and take some time away from that. And another thing as well, like walking and running. I've been doing a lot of. If you don't want to run, don't run. I think a big problem, everyone feels like they have to become a fitness fanatic at the moment because everyone else is. If you don't want to work out and run, don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
But that's something I was very guilty of as well.
Yeah.
You see everyone else doing it, and you're like, oh, I should be doing that. But it's fine if you want to make a cake instead and eat a cake, do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you or just running. When I go on a run or a walk, I don't take my phone. Again, so it's just nice to just have do you know what I mean? Just kind of have your own space, but be content with it. Little things. If you're staying indoors, don't spend all day in one room. I was taught that years ago, because that if I spend all day in my bedroom, that can become quite overwhelming as well. So it's little things like that can be quite nice. But I think it's just a matter of finding things to just take a step back.
Yeah.
And if you're into music, listen to music.
Oh no, mate!
It's all good.
It's all good.
I bet you haven't had this problem with anyone else, have you?
No, I haven't.
Fucking hell!
It's not a problem. It's a blessing.
Everyone's gonna think I'm really angry after this because all we've talked about is Love Island. I promise I'm not.
He's a good lad, Will. He's a good lad.
I promise I'm not.
Oh,
yeah, I think that's what I'd recommend. Personally, but I think it's everyone's different, aren't they? So it's kind of hard, but
right. But yeah, like just having time for you and you alone. That's enough. Like you hit the nail on the head.
Exactly. It's very easy to say these things, but like just try and I think the main thing is don't feel guilty about not doing anything or doing something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If you just do what makes you feel fucking comfortable.
Yeah.
Perfect. If you know what that is. If you don't, then
it's a good time to find out, isn't it?
There couldn't be a better time to find out. Exactly. There we go.
Yeah.
And listen to anyone's ghost.
Is that your recommendation?
That makes everything better. If you're feeling angry, just whack on Greens or No God.
It's true.
Very true. Smash your pillow in.
Yeah. Let it out. Let it out. Scream into your pillow, into the void, and you're sorted.
Exactly.
Do you have any other musical recommendations, or is it anyone's ghost? Like any album artist? Because we mentioned a lot already. Like we've mentioned a lot today. But like, is there one with like, if you had an album maybe not be your favorite album, but one that comes to mind if someone asks you, what should I listen to? Like, what are you going to say off like reflex?
Oh, shit. Relatives in Descent by Proto Martyr.
Sorted.
That's my
Nice.
most played album as of lockdown. So that one.
Mate, no, I've been doing nothing but blasting the New Strokes and a lot of Foals. That's all I've been listening to. But yeah, I'll check out Proto now.
That new Strokes album has grown on me a lot. Actually,
Yeah, it's
I thought it was a bit
beautiful.
meh, and it's kind of got better every listen.
It's a great lockdown album. It's so
Yeah,
calm. It's so calm.
it's very nice.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
it's
It's
very
very
it's nice. It's
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
And I was saying to Adam, like when it dropped, because obviously the album was announced way before this shit was kicking off. But like it's such, and I said this before already in an episode, but like it's such a perfect title for right now for that album. To call it the new abnormal. Like what the
Oh yeah, yeah.
like,
It's very
what the
That's
fuck?
very relevant. Yeah,
Very just it's funny and it's
this is the
ironic.
new fucking abnormal, isn't it? Yeah.
This is it. Listen to anyone's ghost. This is new abnormal. Listen to
Yeah.
anyone's ghost and go for a run. For fuck's sake. Right, mate. I love you. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you for
Quality.
having me on, man, and asking
No
me. I've really
worries.
enjoyed it.
It's been fucking blessed.
I hope it's been good. I hope people enjoy it and don't think I'm some fucking reality TV maniac.
They won't. I'll edit it to make it look like you are. Trust me. I saw in the edit. I'll make it look like a fucking psycho. I got you. Don't worry.
Yes, mate.
I'll
Right.
make it look good.
Thank
Mate,
you very
thank you.
much.
Cheers,
Much love. I appreciate it.
You too, man. Take care.
Take care of yourself.
You too. We're at the point now where we say goodnight to each other, but before you do go, I want to give another quick message out. So obviously in this episode we chatted about men's mental health and the effects of reality TV and social media and all that. But like beyond just men's mental health, it's human beings' mental health, you know? So in the description, alongside anyone goes to social stuff, do check them out. They are, as you heard, fantastic. I've left a few links for you. One of them is an NHS link that provides you with a lot of helplines and websites for information that if you may need help or not. And the second link is one from me personally for a charity called Signpost. Obviously, face-to-face interviews with social distancing can't happen, but they offer a great service for calling and Skyping and such, which is fantastic, and they're lovely people, and they've helped me a lot. Like, obviously, I don't want to preach my own stuff right now, but to know that I'm not fully alone, and to finally accept that alongside therapy and friends and band and relationships and family, like, it's just an amazing feeling. And if you're in a rut like I am, then I highly suggest them. And you're not alone, and we're not alone, and people love you. As cringy as that sounds, it may be hard. Well, no, it's not maybe. It is hard. It's very hard. But trust me, you will get through. You will survive. You're a fucking warrior, and you will conquer the big motherfucking sad. No matter what it is makes you sad, you've got this. We believe you. Good night, everyone. Take care of yourself, love yourself, and we love you.